Can black people be racist?
I'm racist, yeah.
Against who?
White people, I don't like y'all. All the shit we've been through, we can't be racist.
Why can't black people be racist?
Just cause all the shit we've been through.
Why do you think some black people think that they can't be racist?
Because they're racist.
Because they're racist?
Because they're ignorant. Black people can be racist just like white people.
What's the solution to racism? We talk about it more or less.
I love, bro, Bob Marley. Talk about it less, man, and just love each other, bro.
Can black people...
What do you guys think? Honestly, well, I don't know. I honestly don't know why white people they keep saying like black guys or black people are racist. Like, what's the point? You know, like for example, this is part of the history. You know, like it's like the racism. It's in the roots of the planet. Like it's something that I'm not gonna lie. It's going to be like so difficult for people really get over it. You know, it's just if you want to. Okay, if you like listen, like if you don't want the black people be racist with like white people, just change completely, like make another planet and change the history like from the beginning, you know, like because honestly like it's just something that like time to time like we kind of feel like some weird, like we are like in a weird situation. That's the thing. But anyway, so basically, I don't know if you know, but I'm a Brazilian black guy. So the reason that I make this channel is because I want to give like a Brazilian black guy point to the planet, to the world, you know, because as I can see, I never see like a Brazilian black guy like talking English, speaking English, which is so difficult in Brazil for you to find. I can count in my hand like a Brazilian black guy who speaks English well, you know, like someone who can express themselves in well, like. But anyway, like basically that's the reason that I make the channel. Leave your comment down below, subscribe, which is so important. I'm just starting the like a new channel, and I think it would be so nice for us to talk about this like type of subjects right here, because it's like a way for us to expand more like people's mind, you know, and give it like to the planet, to the world, like our point as well, you know what I mean? So, and from me, I'm just like bring like the Brazilian black guy voice, which is like even for like who already come to Brazil, they already know, which is like it's so difficult for you to find someone who speaks English. Imagine a Brazilian black guy speaking English. As I said, like in the last video, in the previous video, if you want, you can watch. I was just talking about like a Brazilian, a West black guy, American black guy. He was saying that Brazil, when he came to Brazil, he felt it is more racist than in West, which is like I completely agree with him. So that's why I made the react about the video, because he said exactly what I think, you know. So if you want, check it out the video as well. It's really nice. So I give you like my completely honest opinion about that thing, you know, because it's crazy. And one more thing, it's like for example, time to time I can see this type of video on YouTube and then listen. Like when I see things like that, I had to react, you know. So it's something that I had to react. Well, basically, let's watch again. Let's watch once again for us to just get more the point.
Racist.
I'm racist, yeah.
Against who?
White people, I don't like y'all.
Like, you know, like sometimes I know that like you guys can sometimes okay, no, we don't think like that. Like, for example, I'm saying about white guys, like white people, but like imagine like so much uh racism this go already like go, pass through, like I can imagine I like as a black girl, like even for us like a black guy, it's it's already difficult, like I think for a black woman it's even more difficult, so and I clearly remember when I was like teenager and I was like almost like studying and in Brazil, how can I say, like the majority of black guys they go for like a public school, like the school that the government give for them. So you can like anyone can go to that school, even like white people as well, like. And I'm not saying that white people they don't go to the type of school as well, like it's a mix, you know what I mean. So white people, black people, everyone can go to like a public school in Brazil. But like the majority of people who like go to like a public school are black people, So and for another hand, like the people to they study in a private school are white, like the majority of people are white. Like people who study like in a private school in Brazil, the majority of them are white. But I got the opportunity to study in a private school, like I got luck. Like my dad, they were like paying for my school. Like for example, when I was like teenager, even like when I was a child, like I studied I can say my whole life in a private school. So and really felt exactly like how it's so like difficult for you to deal with like white people because the majority of my friends are or white at the time, so I could really felt that, like the first thing that I can't lie, it was when I was like getting older and like and when you start getting older, like you feel like you want to find a girlfriend, you want to the girls like you want you really have like a desire for they to like you, like for they to see you like the way as you deserve. And I never really see this, like I could see all my white friends like getting what I was wondering, to get. Sorry, I expressed it wrong myself, but as I said, I used to see my white friends like getting the attention from the girls as I want, but I never really had it, which is like you kind of like get some like traumas, and for me to get over it was really like difficult. I can say I gave my first kiss like when I was like 17 to 18, which is and well, so it is what it is, like. And like this, I mean, sometimes like first maybe like a white person like watching it and then they think like, but this is so small, this is something that fuck, he just like a teenager, fucking teenager, that he wants just want to get a girl and the girls doesn't like him because maybe, well, like whatever. But it's so many small things, like so many small details that like black people just pass through, that it's like at the end it's a lot, like. And it's that's why like so many people are really like racist and like and they kind of like hate like white people, and they truly understand. I cannot say like these people are wrong saying these things, like I cannot say that these girls are wrong saying this, because I truly understand, I completely understand the point. That's the point. You know, that's the point. And by the way, I'm not saying I'm not saying that you guys uh, don't want to have like a white guy friends and like I'm not saying that you're not allowed to have like a white people friends. Yeah, I like I'm not saying that, but what I want to tell you guys is because even if you find like even if you have a white friend, make sure that this person are aware about these things we are talking about, you know. Like make sure that this person, these friends, these white friends that you have are aware about like some small and tiny situation that we passing like we just like passing through like time to time, you know, and they need to know exactly the point because it's so annoying like when you have like a white like friend and he doesn't know anything and it just doesn't make any sense. Honestly, like it doesn't make any sense. You know, you feel like so peace because and like it's so frustrating like when you are like around like friends and like white friends and sometimes you come to some subject like for example this subject we are talking here which is like really tiny. It's not something that it's kind of tiny, you know, like sometimes like if you white you saying like it's just tiny but like it's tiny, you get some time here and then it's you know at the end it's full of like hate, you know. That's the thing, so these white people needs to be aware about this tiny situation that I'm talking about, you know. So and anyway like I sometimes we cannot just uh okay it's yes we need to forgive, yes we need to forgive, we need to get over it and like that's what I'm doing, that's why I always did, you know, like I always do, you know. And but the facts are the facts, you know, like we just need to say like what's the point, you know. So it's even crazy because at the end this video this guy gonna say about just like feel like about Marley and forgive everyone and be kind, as it like which such is it's nice, you know, it's such a nice thing, but at the same time not everyone has this peaceful mind as as he's like saying, as he's vibing, you know. Not everyone who has this, you know, like and and I truly understand these people who doesn't have patience, who doesn't have, you know, with white people. I truly understand. Like I cannot judge my people, you know. And just leave the comments down below. What do you think? What do you really think about this subject? Do you think black people are racist? What do you think? Just leave the comment down below. Give your opinion. Guys, this channel I just made it because you know, like first, as I told you, I'm a Brazilian black guy. Something which is so difficult. I never see like a Brazilian black guy voice like that can put it the point, you know, like to express their opinion. I never really see. I can see like white people, Brazilian people. Yes, I see a lot. You know, even like when I was traveling as well. But I never really see like I can count in my hands. I can count in. So yeah, leave down below the comments and subscribe. Okay, just keep this talk about this interesting topics that you know. It'll be great. Take care, guys.